Good morning, everyone. I'm not here to read scripture. I'm Dr. Jean Somphone, and I'm a licensed clinical social worker for the past 26 years, trained in mental health and counseling. And last week, Pastor Richard shared the power and benefits of cell group ministry at our church from a biblical perspective. And today, I would like to share my perspectives from a mental health and relational lens. When my family started attending Church of Southland in Anaheim several years ago, after attending various churches all my life, I've been a Christian all my life and attending all different churches, I saw something that I've never seen before. And one is that cell ministry was deeply embedded within the church's DNA, with every member belonging to a cell group as a vital part of church life. And secondly, the cell groups were same-gender groups. As a mental health clinician, when a patient comes in with a psychiatric condition, I always assess for patients' isolation and what their community may look like, because isolation is a major risk factor for mental illness. Isolation increases the risk for depression, anxiety, dementia, and many other serious mental illnesses. Most patients that I have seen with a strong community who combat isolation have a much better prognosis with their mental health conditions. Also, there are a number of recent studies that have found correlations between social isolation and risk of mortality, especially among older adults. On the relational front, as a marriage counselor, which is a primary work that I do right now, I found the same gender cell groups to be wisdom. Even before coming to Church of Southland, I always strongly recommend that couples find same-gender support outside of their marriage, especially premarital couples starting their marriage. So you could imagine my excitement when I heard about the same-gender cell groups at Church of Southland. Although our spouses should be our best friends, right? They should be our best friends. There are specific issues only men or women can relate to that our spouses cannot understand. It would be difficult to share such personal struggles in mixed gender groups. Additionally, same-gender cell groups are an important place for accountability in our Christian faith and our relationships. It is easier to receive feedback regarding our struggles and sins from a fellow Christian brother or sister in a same-gender group. Also, same-gender groups help protect our marriage and relationships with healthy boundaries, especially when we are sharing deep and personal topics. I see a number of couples in my practice who have experienced boundary and trust violations because one or both spouses seek support from someone of the opposite gender. That often leads to infidelity. Unfortunately, all those cases, there were no accountability measures in place with these boundary violations. I know for some of you, finding a community that you could trust and feel safe with may not be easy or natural to you, or you may feel that you don't need the community. Years of mental health and medical research support the community as a protective factor for our spiritual, emotional, and physical well-being. Therefore, I encourage all of you to be part of a healthy Christian community now and don't wait. We have a built-in community called cell groups at our church. And especially today, brothers, today is men's celebration. Make the courageous move to be part of the cell ministry at our church if you haven't already. So let's all be in community together at our church, and thank you.